I wish I had something.
You do.
People in Toronto are so nice.
Ours is empty.
Before this whole panel, they were drinking without me. Ironically. But you know, they all gave me free drinks, and once they found out that I'm a porn director, which I'm not, everybody bought me shots. So I caught up to you, and probably during this whole thing,
So it's just gonna get more fun from here, is what you're saying?
No, because I get very slow when I drink a lot. So I don't know. What was your question? Tell me the question.
Well, we were just going through war stories, but I like the fact that you're a democratic filmmaker because you will put a movie out and let people see it and get them to give you feedback on how you can make it better, and you do it. Who else
was
does
not
that?
aware of this.
Remake them. How many movies have you remade?
You sleazy bastard.
Well, I've made some bad movies, so rather than renew the contract, I just remake them. I'm like the Bob Ross of filmmaking.
I'll paint a fucking tiny little ass over here, and it'll shoot some shit.
But anyway,
It'll be amazing.
I don't mean to disrespect these people, and I'll just take a minute. You need to focus on real filmmakers.
No, dude.
Right.
Dude, you are a success.
I don't know why people like my movies, but
It's 201, dude.
But see,
they're all experiments.
The whole premise behind this panel is you dudes make your movies on your own terms. You don't bow to anybody's direction. You don't take money from people and
That's
pour
true.
yourself out.
Well,
Do things on your own terms.
that's true because I actually turned down a contract because they didn't want metal in the movie. I have to suffer through rap. By the way, I'm making a movie called Rap Sucks.
Is it a rap soundtrack?
No, but I might make a rap video with me in blackface.
As an extra.
By the way, what is the N-word? I keep hearing the N-word. What are you referring to when you say that?
Yeah!
And what? N-bomb. What is the N-bomb?
Ooh.
If
If we were attention, we don't know.
But anyway, King of Gore, King of something, King of Kings.
I am something.
But most independent movie makers, you will agree with me, guys, that they try to make demos for Hollywood, which is a very exclusive club.
Fuck that.
So they're ashamed of being low budget, they're ashamed of being indie. But I'm thinking, when you're indie, you make your own rules, you know? So the politically incorrect humor that I make, like me in blackface and a mustache, you should enjoy your freedom, right? Absolutely. Here, take it over.
Okay, so here's the next question then.
He wasn't finished!
Finish the baba.
I can interrupt. It's my panel.
All right, comment.
Me. It's gourmet.
And
why
you're
do you
supposed to
always
be
want
hate
to
Franco.
be
It's Anglo versus Franco in Canada, and it's May. Beat Anglos, gore-met.
Je suis le gourmand.
H2O.
Okay. So, where would you ultimately like to see yourself? Take your career as far as you can go. Where would you like to go?
I'd like to keep doing what we're doing, just doing it on a bigger scale and having more help, honestly. I think when, we all wear like 800 hats during all of our movies. So it'd be a lot nicer to delegate some stuff to some other people, and I think having a little bit more money helps that. But definitely not having somebody controlling your art.
Mr. Schneider,
Yes.
where would you ultimately like to see yourself?
Riding the road, and I'm riding it hard. I don't know what that means, but it's true.
Sounds cool when you say it.
It's an intuitive thing, you know. I mean, I'm just following the intuitive sentiment, and where it takes me is where it takes me.
So you don't want Michael Todd Schneider to be equated with Michael Bay.
Art Edinger is leaving the building.
I'm not leaving the building.
I love you, dude.
I just have to urinate, man.
My glass is tipped, but it was okay. It's right here. dude. Oh, what was going on?
So, would you want the name Michael Todd Schneider to be associated with Michael Bay?
You know, I mean, I'm a little like where I edit and what I do. I mean, it's they're the same. I mean, it's, you know, Michael Bay does his thing, I do my thing. I mean, we all do our thing. The gore-met is the thing. You know, we're all a thing. We're all fucking like the thing. In our own little world. So I don't care about politics. We do what we love. You know, if you don't do what you love, you're a piece of shit, dude. Live your dream. Go to the maximum. You know, just fucking live life to the max. That's what I'm doing. I love life, man.
Gregory.
I don't get that.
It's alright, what's wrong with that name? My mother didn't offend me. Having more money doesn't necessarily mean making better films.
Exactly, that was my
So,
point.
I don't want to
In
send
my
that
abstract.
signal, but I've done my share of films, 50,000, 30,000, 7,000. I would really like, I'd be happy to do a film for 200,000, but yeah, it'd be sort of a dream come true if I could at least get $1 million, but only if I was still producing, so I was controlling how that money was being spent. Being a gun for hire on $1 million movie, that isn't it. Because somebody else is still going to tell you you only got 15 days to shoot your movie. You want to control your schedule, you want to be able to control everything. Frank Henenlotter, who I worked with on Brain Damage, was very lucky to have a producer named Edgar Ivins, who always protected him from the money guys. Even when they were working with Shapiro Glickenhaus, Frank was always stressed out because they had to submit reports and things like this. You have to submit reports when you're playing with other people's money, but Ed was still very good about keeping Frank protected from those guys and making the movie the way he wanted to make it. And Roy Frumkes has got to be one of the best producers ever for what he did on Street Trash. He took a 21-year-old kid, raised the money to shoot Street Trash over 23 weeks. Nobody on this panel ever took 23 weeks to make a movie. They went
We've all seen
I
Street
mean,
Trash,
23
right?
weeks consecutive days, not a weekend a month. They didn't like the scene, they went back and shot it. So, I mean, it's not just having the money, it's controlling how the money's spent or having somebody who's got your back. I've never had that. I'm my own producer generally. If there's other producers listed on my films, they're investors, really. But I do all the producing, I make all the decisions, all the planning, and I would never work on a film if I couldn't control all that stuff myself.
It's just ugly, man.